same point as we left last week. So we did capture quite a bit. Went south from Shanghai, and we are about to enter into Xiamen. I believe, well, we still got the combat going in there, but it's just a garrison in there. I don't think it's going to last very long. We are running a bit of supply problems in here, though. And actually, one of the reasons is because the supply wants to go through this province, which has only 6 levels of infrastructure, instead of going through here, where it could, well, actually, I suppose, yeah, it would be able to transfer a lot more through here. For some reason, it's not using that one. That one's at least full. But yeah, it's a bit of problems over here, which is then causing a lot of issues over here in China. But regardless, we've done a pretty good job already. And actually, Taz, since you are here, your troops captured Kunming last week. Sure enough, your troops have also taken a fair bit of losses thanks to... Well, actually, no, we just captured the airfield over here, so that's actually gonna relieve some issues. And thanks for the resale, Taz, much appreciated. Getting closer to 2 years. Indeed. Oh, yeah, 22 months. That is quite a good. Right. But they've got 40 planes over here still, though we might be able to get them. Well, taking that one first. Is this one? That one needs a bit of rest. This one could maybe attack across the river, but there are marines in there, which might cause some issues. And there's some Taz's and Muss's troops mixed together here. But yeah, the enemy does have a lot of planes, so which does cause a bit of issues here, but we are most likely able to continue moving forward down here quite a bit. How much do we have supplies? We've got 1 day of fuel, 7 of supplies. I think we might be able to get there, although it's... yeah, we could probably get there. Another thing that I think I should be doing, let's actually have a look. I remember the, like, we can definitely reduce the conscription laws a little bit to get a bit more IC, because we've got quite a bit of stuff under construction right now. But there's also the, if we go for, well, volunteer conscription would reduce the supply consumption even further. Or if we go for the, oh, the specialist doesn't actually do that. Oh wait, no, it does. So if we go for specialist training for the army, then that would actually reduce the supply consumption as well. Which honestly, at this point, we might as well go. So there's a few laws that I want to change. Let's first things first. Let's lower the draft to be. Well, actually, the draft could be still 2 years, although it's gonna give us a bit of IC, so that's probably fine. Another thing that we should do is switch from massive conscription to extended conscription, because that's gonna reduce the unrest or revolt risk by 2, which is gonna reduce the risk a lot in various places. Not all the way down to 0, but like pretty close. Because I think it takes like the all the unrest in a province before all the reductions, it takes like 1/12 or something like that as the minimum revolt risk in there. Right, so yeah, we'll go for that one. So that's gonna do a few things. We could actually increase the naval training as well, I think, at this stage. Although we've got a lot of ships still underway, but I suppose it's not gonna have any impact on those. It's actually gonna reduce the repair speed and money, but money is not a problem. Officers are not really a problem either, to be fair. But like, if we go for that, it's gonna help us a little bit with other modifiers. So the land training, we could go for the specialist training. I think we are gonna do that, because if we can reduce the supply consumption right now, especially for the areas that are far away, it's gonna help us tremendously. Now, is this one... we've got 1 day of fuel, plenty of supplies though, so we might be able to attack here. And let's unpause. Let's go for speed 2 first. Just let the things... oh, right, and I didn't show the construction, so... actually pause for a quick moment. So we got... we had constructions up to... the boats, basically, here. And then I built a massive amount of infrastructure and police centers and other stuff like that. It was an extra 1,000 IC. Oh, right, and they are bombing here. Okay, we don't have anything within reach to deal with that, do we? Yeah, 3,500 ICQ, not much. Well, I mean, we'll be... once the day changes, we'll probably have even more IC to use, so... it's probably not all that bad. Okay, Victory at Ningdu. We're taking that one. We are also taking this one. If we could... oh, there we go, Victory at Xiamen. So we'll be taking another urban province in here. So the Australians hold Taiwan right now. Well, it's slightly surprising, but at the same time, the Japanese don't really have a fleet anymore. They do have an air force, though, which is still quite sizable. I suppose, how much do we have? Got all in 1 day of fuel and a little bit of supplies in here, so we probably don't want to keep on advancing right now. Also, I made a third headquarters, or theater headquarters, for Baku, and then I named the one that we had in Siberia to Beijing. So now we got 3 Bs. Oh, right, yeah, we got some interceptors over here. I'm assuming this is the... No, this is the intercepting one. Okay. So can you actually reach... What province was it that they were bombing? Nothing? Down there, that's too far away. Okay. We can't do much about that one. Oh, but we could drive into the airfield, I suppose. Is there... There is a semi-motorized division in there. Okay. So that might be an issue. But let's get to speed 3 so we can get to the next day, get the modifiers. So, let's see the... So the military powers with the IC efficiency with production drops, but that's something that we get every time. What's the continent? Right. Oh, we lost that one. Oh, it takes a while to be... I guess our campaign yet. Almost. Right, so at least the IC goes down a little bit. I think some of the modifiers are going to be arriving tomorrow. And some of the garrisons over here, I think what we're going to start doing is just going to start getting a corps over here. Without any commanders, of course. North China garrisons. Basically, just get some garrisons on various ports over here, like at Tianjin, Dalian, and Qingdao, and maybe Weihai and Uludao as well. Just to start providing some garrisons so that we don't necessarily need to have the infantry in there. Oh, and the Japanese keep on trying to bomb this one province here. One of the few cities in the Far East. But they keep failing. Oh, right, so this is a lot of troops, actually. Attacking. I mean, it's only light infantry as well, so this is going to be bad. Unless we can send in some reinforcements somehow. Let's send that one in. You can maybe take place over here instead. And we got one division over here that might be able attacking, but it's a light infantry, so not necessarily something that we want to send forward right now. We are trying to attack over here. Oh, just one division. Well... We could send in another one. Is that... Oh yeah, we are already advancing into these two. There's only headquarters over there. There's not much over there either. Let's go ahead and give a bit of a support attack from here, and the other one could actually try to get across the river already. And over here we are also taking one more province. Okay, so that's low infrastructure. These are provinces that we could advance into. Alright then, alright then. Okay, do we have supplies in? Oh, wow. Did we just capture a massive amount of Japanese supplies or something? Oh. A fuel for 170 days. And this one's a unit that was basically out of fuel. Well, I suppose we did overrun the Japanese division, didn't we? But yeah, that's probably it then. Alright then. Well, it's going to take a few, well, about half a day before we can advance on that division again. Or wait, that division again. Right, so this can advance there, so you could technically start moving over there already. And you can maybe get over here. Let's see, so once you get through, just get rid of the militia. The Dutch want to sell us crude oil. I don't think we need to buy. I mean, we are still improving the productions that we have. Slowly but surely. Oh, there we go, Nejiang. We won the combat there, and we are about to get to Chongqing. And if we have a look at the surrender progress, it's already 82% for China. So it's probably going to be surrendering today. Ooh, right, is there anything over here that we need to worry about? I mean, we could try to buy... Hold on, what do we need? Nickel is something that we could use. Although it's not necessarily that badly needed. Copper might also be pretty good. Let's see if anyone is selling it. Ah, there's a few nations. Okay, Belgium. I'll take your copper. Nanchong. Oh, bollocks. Didn't we have some interceptors over here somewhere? We do have the twin engine fighters. Let's provide some interception down here, day and night, aggressive. Something like that, just to provide a little bit of air cover for Tass's troops. Something also the Romanians. I mean, we do have a long supply trains, basically, as well as causing a lot of the issues. For example, over here, well, ooh, we've got a lot of fuel now. Not a lot of supplies, but we can go without it for a little bit. We'll survive despite that. Go ahead and attack at that. Oh, right, is this one actually holding? Well, I think it might be, assuming that we can make sure that the bombers don't shatter us or anything like that. Right, so if that is going there, you can actually start attacking over here, you can get over there. You can get across the river, you can get over here to just keep on with the troops. There we go, that's another shattering. Yeah, I mean, we have probably about 40 to 50% of the world's IC by now. Or maybe not entirely, but like that's kind of the scale that we're operating in. And we have personally destroyed one faction thus far, and we are working on destroying the second faction, although that is with the help of the allies for the time being. Albeit probably not for very long. Okay, this division is taking very heavy casualties. We got the reinforcements on their way there. Could we... We could attack there. There we go. That breaks the attack. Enshi, the garrison is going to shatter, I think. Oh, Special Force branch upgrade. Excellent. And we'd give... yeah, we can send metal to Tibet. That's fine. Double checking that there's... Yeah, I mean, we could redirect our manpower as well. We are still getting about 300, despite lowering the recruitment laws a little bit. Or laxing the recruitment laws a little bit. But yeah, this sector is a bit low supplies right now. At least we're taking Nejiang, and then we can advance into Chongqing. And maybe take these two as well. That one's probably going to be a bit more difficult. Oh, there we go. We do have our interceptors in here. There we go. Battle of Enshi. Yeah, no, you're not going to be bombing us anymore. Or maybe you are. Not for long, though. Right, so are we... Yeah, we're breaking through that one. We're going to advance here. This one's a bit low on supplies, but yeah, just take these, try to get the airfield so that we can force all their planes into Japan. And then, well, if we force them into Japan, that's still going to be a bit bad for us, but like, at least we can contain them a little bit better. The supplies in the north are slightly better. Engineer strength increase, advance, excellent. Oh, that actually reminds me. Don't think we need the next level, but I do want to get the militia strength increase. It's not going to increase the supply consumption that much, but it is going to help the garrisons to be a bit more survivable. Or give them a bit more survivability, rather. Okay, so we're taking these three. What we're going to do is we're going to advance all the way there. You can take that one. We're taking that. You're going to turn here. Yeah. We'll just keep the front line solid here for the time being, but at least we can advance quite far. Oh, is there actually no one in here? Well, we don't have a lot of supplies either, so I guess we won't be taking that one right now. Oh, right, and we are... Oh, right, we've been bombing this province for a while now. Okay, there we go. Advance from Nanchang. Or Nanshang, sorry. Admittedly, a lot of these cities do have a bit similar names. Daju... Oh, right, there's an interceptors in there. Okay, so I'm guessing our bombers over there should probably just cancel the mission. Get back home. To Ergus, which is actually pretty far away, but at least that's an area with supplies, so... You know, need to go with what you have, or need to play with the cards that you have. Okay, there's a fair bit of stuff over there. We are still advancing quite nicely there. You know what, you can stay in the city for now, because you really need a bit of a rest there. And then we have this battle going, attacking across the river, although not necessarily going all that strong quite yet. But once we capture more and more of the areas in here, then it should be much better. Oh, there we go, they're doing counterattack against our make a nice division, but we got armor of 53, they got piercing of 39, so they won't be able to do full damage. And that means that they're probably going to... Ooh, supply transportation advance. Well, that's really useful. And supply organization advance. Even more supply throughput. Well, I'll be. And they both are now ahead of time. How many? Oh, wow, there's a lot of levels. Wait, no. A lot of levels on these two. Also, that reminds me, there was something... Oh, yeah, no, I put the radar into research earlier today. So never mind. Oh, and apparently we got a bit too much leadership in research again. So let's just reduce that a little bit. Supply storage is running a bit short right now, but hopefully, well, I mean, it might run out for a small period of time, but it's gonna get fixed soon enough. How much supplies do we have in? We got supplies, just not a lot of fuel. Alright then. So this one's... Oh yeah, that defense is holding. They do have infantry tanks in here with armor of... Oh wow, they got armor of 49. So neither side can really pierce each other. Well, we could send in some heavy AT in there. That would... oh, there we go. Copper surplus, so a bit more supplies being produced. Carrier armor thickness advances. Light infantry branch upgrade, so that's the last level on there. Oh wow, that's a lot of reinforcement needed. Oh, because the engineer stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. And I'm guessing the carrier armor was the last level on there. Yeah, it was. Alright then. So slowly but surely we are definitely running out of things to research. But of course, you're not expected to go this far into the game anyway. So I can't say that I'm particularly surprised by it. Okay, so, if you're taking that one, we could maybe give a bit of a support attack over here to make sure that they are kind of dislodged out of that province as quickly as possible. You can maybe stay in Wuhan for now. Actually, no, you're going to go to Wuhan, you're going to get over here. Oh, there's some Mustanis divisions as well. Right, there's three different armies kind of intermixed in here. Or intertwined. Yeah, that'd be another coastal province or another port. Let's just dash in there. I don't think they got a lot of troops in here to stop us. Oh, there we go. One in Phuket. Over there, this one is hopefully... Oh, yeah, it's gotten a bit of supplies now. And fuel. And UK wants us to join the Allies, which we of course refuse. Out of principle. Right, Shanghai is getting some air bases, that's good. And the second supercarrier is going to be done soon enough. Ooh. Oh, right, yeah, that's the advance over there. And we're still fighting these nationalists down here. We've been fighting them for at least a month now. Did we? Oh, yeah, we did bring in some close air support here. Right, let's just not nuke them, just ground attack them for a little bit. That should make quite a nice difference. Oh, carrier vertical protection. Then another air combat over Enshi. They are sending in a lot of interceptors in here. If we could take this... Oh, actually, did we get the... No, we didn't get the city over here yet. We could probably do that soon, though. Let's get some more troops across the river there. You could maybe get in here to help on the south. So, was it that one that has 2 points? That's 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 2 points, and 2 points. I don't know how much exactly we need to take away from them, but I'm sure that by taking all of these, we'll be able to do just fine. Let's go ahead and send you across the river. You can give support attack. Do you have troops over here with supplies? Not really. They're slowly getting supplies, but it's going to be a bit of a long trek to get all of it. Let's give a bit of support attack over here across the river into Enshi, so we can actually get rid of that marine there. There we go. That clears out some of the issues. Oh, right, now the bombardment has begun, so this is probably going to be done very shortly. There we go, battling in Shuju has been won, and over here we got... Oh, they're still bombing us. Do we have any sort of anti-aircraft? Well, the motorized support should have a little bit of AA capabilities. Carrier horizon... Okay, so we're killing all the carrier techs now. Down to 87 techs, all research. Right, and more garrisons. Let's go ahead and place them down. So we'll put one in Weihai. One over here. There we go. I mean, I don't think the Japanese really have troops to or ships to land with, so we should be fine in that regard. What I think might be, or those garrisons are mostly just preparing for the war against the Allies, which is going to happen sooner. Well, after Japan has fallen, and we get a little bit of preparation to, well, probably a year or two at least preparation to build up enough troops so that we know that we can kind of fight them on equal footing, or maybe even better. There we go. Take away your mission now. That's another revolt over here dealt with. There's been a lot of separatism, but at the same time, I suppose now the separatism should be a lot lower. Actually, let's have a look at over here, for example, where we can zoom out a little bit better. So it's, yeah, it's looking a lot better. It's less than 2% pretty much everywhere in Europe. Well, except Soviet Union. And I suppose it's, well, Italy isn't too bad either, oddly enough. I suppose, well, we did conquer Italy quite a bit before Soviet Union. Oh man. It's like Turkey, minimum revolt risk is below 1%. What about over here? 0.7, 0.7, 0.6? Okay, well, that's pretty good. What about Greece? I suppose that's 0.7 as well. Okay. But yeah, no, that is at least reducing the problems that we were having from them before or previously. Oh, jet engine advances, excellent. Jet pilot training. And speak of the devil, there's a revolt. Just in case, I'm going to send 2 over here. And right, so the jet engine is now ahead of time. Let's have a look. How much is that? Oh, yeah, it's a little bit ahead of time. There's not really else over here that we can start researching yet. Right, well, we got... Oh, right. This infantry corps, I believe... Just double checking OCB's army over here, because it should have 4 corps already. Yes, yes it does. It's just waiting for that one Marine Corps, I believe. Yeah, so this one's actually going to be in Europe, and I think this is actually going to be a new army down here. We'll just... Actually, we'll need to get a commander. Oh, right. We have no generals anymore. Now, I wonder if it's because there's been some of the generals retired, or if it's just we got too many divisions. I'm expecting the latter, to be fair. I'm sure that there are probably units... Well, actually, that one doesn't have a garrison. Well, we'll figure out that one later. If need be, we're going to shuffle around some commanders from other areas. But yeah, this is going to be a new army over here, which is... Let's actually call this... Rommel's army. And then the garrisons. Let's put one in Tianjin. One in Huludao, because there is an airfield over there, and we definitely want to keep that secure. Speaking of which, we've got a lot of interceptors in there. Can we actually get this one to, say, Shanghai? Possibly. I'm not entirely sure how much supplies we have. They're probably definitely not enough fuel. Or supplies for that matter, but it's... Oh, right, and then Rommel's army needs to be assigned under probably this Southern Army group? That would kind of make sense. Technically speaking, I could put in Kazu's army under that one as well. We've got Southern Army group, we've got the Western Army group over here with Pierre Ears Cats and Stuntman's armies. Was there anyone else on this one? Not anymore, okay. So that's probably going to hold also a garrison army in Scandinavia, I think. Let's actually move this up to... Oh, where is that? Oh, Western Garrison. I was like, hold on a minute. There's another army group with Western in the name. I don't know. Well, Berlin could... You know what? We'll move this to Hanover. Should be fine. Alright then, let's get back to the theatre of war at least, and reduce the research again by 1. We're getting all the spies and officers we could ever want by now. And are we dislodging... Oh, yeah, there we go. That's going to be another airfield falling to us. How much fuel and also... Oh yeah, we got pretty good amount of fuel.